growing up as a child, it was hard for me to pretty much accept who I was. You know how it is, always trying to fit other people's expectations. So maybe the way you act at home is different from the way you would act with your friends outside. That's pretty much how most of my life has been since day one. Always trying to fit other people's expectations, but never my own. My name is Jakari Chu. I was born in Annapolis, Maryland. And I live with my mother and my brother. My mother had me at the age of 18. My father comes and goes. We didn't have a lot of money, so it was pretty much just going with the flow. Survival, that's all it really was. Basically survival. My mother, she was a hardworking single parent. At times, even now, she would work 2 jobs a day, leave early in the morning, come home late, sometimes after 12. My father, he wasn't always very useful when it came to support. So my mother would always have to ask members of the family for help. My mother's side of the family, I mostly was surrounded by a lot of women, a lot of strong, independent women who've done, in my opinion, a lot more than the men in my family. I looked to them as role models for years and years, and honestly, growing up, it felt as if I had more than one parent. My father, it was quite the opposite. I remember this time where we went to the barbershop on weekends because we used to stay with my father over the weekend, and we were very young children. We had to get up early in the morning. So we would get up early in the morning and head right to the barbershop, meaning we didn't eat breakfast. We just head right there, tired. My father went before me and my brother, and he left, said he was going to come right back, but he didn't. Instead, it took him hours and hours, and we never saw him that day again. He tries his best, but mostly it's, I don't know, maybe he just doesn't realize what he's actually doing. He constantly says that he's trying not to be his father, but I don't know, sometimes I just wonder, when is he going to stop excusing himself for what he actually did? Him trying not to be his father made him the opposite of what a father should be. When it came to stereotypes, it was mostly him I received them from, or friends from school, especially elementary school. Boys are supposed to like colors like red or blue. Girls are supposed to like the color pinks. Girls are supposed to be artistic and to dance. Boys are supposed to be into sports. Probably the only reason why I did sports. I was always trying to fit his expectations, other people's expectations. They would call me perfect in elementary school. Said I would be with the perfect girl, one of the most popular girls. But hey, maybe that's my fault because I never really did give him a chance to actually see how much pain, how much anger came from just being called perfect. I basically grew up to despise the word. I feel like I've been just hiding my entire life, constantly running away from my past. I've done a lot of things, some of them not very good, but I just kept going and going, trying not to think about what I've done. Basically created different personalities for myself, different lives, just to keep moving forward. a friend recently told me, he told me that I always see you smiling, and I love that about you. He said it looks real. You can tell that it's real from the energy I'm giving off. And I asked him, or I told him, I've faked a lot of things before in my life, so how do you know this one isn't fake as well? I thought he was gonna say something like, it's gonna be okay, you just have to let it all go. But instead he said to me, you can't fake it forever. And he's right, that's true. I can't fake it forever because I've never been able to fake it forever. I've lost it so many times. I've been feeling the waves crashing, trying to knock me over so many times. And each day would go by and I'm just wondering, when is it just going to drown me? And it just never did. I'm just constantly waiting and waiting for it to. I guess what I'm trying to say is I was tired of all of it. Every expectation that I was trying to follow. My biggest regret was that I changed my entire life because of what other people will think. In elementary school, I always dreamt of being an actor, but yet because of what other people thought, however people thought I should be in the future, I changed my opinion and thought of something completely out of the freaking question, like being a pilot or running a movie theater. But I'm done running from my past. I'm done having to face all of it. After all of this, after being here now, I mean, look, I got this new life. Following this career, got this family, my own family that I have found, and I became better because of it, and that's all that matters to me because I've lost my life. I've lost who I was before. I lost who I am before, and I'm not going to let anyone take it away from me. Ever again. That's a fact and a promise. Thank you.